What's up, everybody? I was busy today, so I didn't make a video again. Now here I am at work. It's Saturday. This is my weekend job. Thought I'd tune you in a little bit on what I do. Now, unfortunately, I have a weekend job right now, but we gotta do what we gotta do to pay the bills. And last summer, during the film industry strikes, I was out of work. I had to find more work, so I got this job hauling around these trailers. These big ass medical imaging trailers. They're actually pretty cool. This one has a PET CT unit built in, and I take it from hospital to hospital, set it up, and then while it is at said hospital, they have a bunch of patients scheduled to do their scans, and then when they're done, myself or another driver will come back. They'll move it to another location so you can do it again somewhere else. I hate going to work on a Saturday, but at the same time, I'm thankful to have work. So, yeah. Oh, wrong one. These trailers are actually super badass. They have these slides built into them, just like an RV. So right here, that whole section of the RV there on both sides is a slide out. I'll take you inside and show you so you can see. It's basically a hospital scan room that they have set up. They can be taken anywhere. It has roads to get to it and a parking spot to put it. Check it out. That generator's so loud, sorry. It'll kick off in a minute now that I got the power switched over. This has got a lift gate so that patients that are on a stretcher and can't walk for themselves can get raised up into the unit. Just like so. Boom, just like that. Oh, shut up. There we go. So this is where the scan techs do all their work. I'm not going to turn those on and give you any private information because that would be a HIPAA violation. Scan room. Open that up. Wrong way. Turn on the lights. Come right in here. So this is the patient table. Trying to make as much noise as possible. All right, so check it out. It's all on air ride here. We got these switches. Just hit the button and they slide out. Gotta open up this lever, and the floor is on an actuator. Boom, opens right up. Same thing over here. Use the lever all the way out. Floor falls down. Now, you can see, you got a whole room in here. PET CT, I primarily, with this company, do PET CT and MRI. And it's just so cool that these units are built in like this. These trailers are worth like in excess of $4 million a piece, so try to be careful with them. Drive slow. Mechanical room back there, all their extra equipment that they may need. This room up here, patient where they do, so with PET CT, they have to inject them with radioactive material, which totally freaks me out. Remind me never to get a PET CT scan. But this, they do all the testing literally right here. You got a centrifuge in there that's loaded with lead, so the radioactive stuff, whatever they do, doesn't get out, but they run it all and they do all the scans and tests in here. And then they have a company come and collect all the leftover or unused radioactive material and take it away. So thankfully I don't deal with any of that. I don't have to deal with patients. I don't have to deal with radioactive material. If there's any left behind when I get here, I have to call a bunch of phone numbers and basically throw a bunch of red flags up because that's dangerous. Surprise, surprise. I'm just a roughneck, hauls the trailers around. There it is. Sets them up. And you know what? It's actually a lot of fun. At first it was kind of daunting, but now that I've been doing it for a little while, it's kind of routine, just like any job would be. And I actually enjoy it, other than the fact that it's Saturday and I could be home watching a TV show with my wife, playing cards, or sleeping. Any of those fun weekend activities. Go back in, turn off the lights, close and lock the doors. Grab this pickle here. Jump out here onto this sketchy ass step. Lock it up so I don't get sued for bad guys getting in and stealing personal information. Yeah. Plug in the pickle. Place the pickle here for the people tomorrow. Put the lift gate down so they have an easy time getting in the morning. Lock her up. So yeah, woo, that's what I do on the weekends. Now I get to put down these stiff legs, landing gear, so that I can disconnect the trailer and pull my truck up out of here, then go get another trailer and take it somewhere else. You know, one thing I was thinking about is I talk about exercise a lot, and thankfully I'm able to get a lot of exercise at work. This is a lot of movement for me. Sure, I got a lot of time behind the wheel, but I get to move a lot, and that's good. But just thinking about, in light of my February vlog, my health vlog, ways to get exercise. And you know, there's some weeks where I don't do a lot of this, and some weeks I do. You know, some weeks are more stagnant than others, and I can't go make it to the gym because I work so many hours at my other job. One thing that hit me out with my video from the other day when I had the day off is that our kids are endless energy sources. And a lot of times, if I'm in need of exercise, I'll think like, oh, I gotta make time to go to the gym or this and that. And I don't want to, or I would rather spend time with my wife. And sometimes all we gotta do is just realize, hey, my kids never want to do anything more than hang out and play with me. And on Thursday, Friday, whatever it was, we were just at the park and we played tag, and I ran around for a good half hour. It was a lot of work, man. I could barely keep up with them. Well, I mean, they couldn't keep up with me, but they wanted to just keep going and going and going. I was burnt out, and I got really good exercise. So sometimes if you want to tell yourself or tell your kids that you're too busy for them, maybe just stop and think for a second, hey, I've got 15 minutes to go run around, because not only will you make a huge difference in their day, you'll also make a big difference in your life, getting some exercise in and being healthy. Because being healthy overall isn't just going to the gym and eating well, it's just living a lifestyle of health and activity so that we can stay young for longer. So yeah, just thought I'd share that. Hope everybody is having a great weekend. I'm gonna disconnect this and move on to the next one. Much love, y'all. We'll see you tomorrow.